news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network.
What's up? We back.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network.
Miss Sarah, what's up? Live streaming every week. LOL Snap and even CP covering the news that you don't see. Where you find me. Pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. I don't know about that last line. I don't know about that last line. I don't know about that last line in the song, y'all. I'm being honest there. I don't know about that last line. I don't know about that last line right there. All right, we're back. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Let's see what's going on in the news a little bit. How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Back at it again. Let's see, man. Hope you guys doing well. Let's see what's going on with the news real fast. Did I have the thing up? Let me see. Oh, there you go. I thought we had some stuff over here. Let me know if you guys can hear. I can't always hear what you guys hear.
Morning, we are finally hearing from Senator Mitch McConnell nearly 1 month after he was hospitalized. He shared an update Sunday along with a picture of him with his wife. He says he was knocked unconscious last month after a fall, and then in the hospital he developed a mild case of pneumonia, but he adds that he is doing better and was even moved to a rehab center where he will work to regain his strength. Still, McConnell will not be going back to work on Capitol Hill today at the advice of his doctors. Tomorrow marks 1 month since the 84-year-old Kentucky lawmaker was first hospitalized. Meantime, McConnell is reacting to the death of fellow Republican Senator Lindsey Graham. In a statement on social media, McConnell called him a good friend and said that the Senate will miss him. We are also learning more about what might have caused Lindsey Graham's death. The South Carolina lawmaker died suddenly over the weekend, and according to the medical examiner, it was likely a tear in his aorta. Graham was elected to the U.S. Senate in 2002 and was running for a 5th term. A close ally of Donald Trump, the president says he actually spoke to the senator on the phone just before his death.
Said he just landed from Ukraine. I said, that's a long trip to make. He said he sounded a little tired, but perfect, but a little bit tired. I had a right to be. I got a message about 1 o'clock in the morning from one of the people at his office that he had passed away. I said, I just can't believe it. He was like a member of the family to me. It's very tough, actually.
Lindsey Graham had just turned 71 on Thursday. South Carolina's governor will pick a temporary replacement for his Senate seat until voters pick a new lawmaker in November. Are they
going to replace Mitch McConnell? We got some Nolan Wells stuff. So we
finally moved from
Whoa. Why are they trying to make me watch commercials? We got some Nolan Wells stuff. We go over real fast. Oh, well, that's Senator Lindsey Graham. We'll watch one more time.
Also today, a newly released preliminary report from a medical examiner states longtime South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham likely died of an aortic dissection, which is a tear in the body's main artery. According to the report, it was a result from underlying heart disease. Well, flags at the White House and Capitol were lowered to half-staff in honor of the senator. Graham was first elected to the U.S. Senate in 2002. We spoke with a doctor from U of L who explained the risk of having aortic dissection.
Only 10% of patients actually make it to the hospital. And for those who make it, the mortality risk goes up 1% every hour of waiting, essentially, if you don't fix it.
Graham was known as a foreign policy hawk and was a leading voice for the unwavering U.S. support for Israel and Ukraine. Republican Senator Mitch McConnell posted on his Facebook page calling Graham a good friend, saying, quote, his constituents and colleagues have counted on his straight talk, conviction, and boundless appetite for a worthy fight. The Senate will miss him, and Elaine and I are keeping his family in our prayers.
No comment from me. Oh, you guys know this person.
Former Nebraska wrestler A.J. Ferrari appearing in court this afternoon on charges stemming from an assault of a pregnant woman earlier this year.
A judge set his bond at $200,000, which means he now has to pay $20,000 to get out of jail. The prosecution reading part of the affidavit at today's hearing. Take a listen.
The defendant dragged the victim off the bed and strangled her until she was unconscious. Felt like her throat was collapsed and that she was breathing through a straw.
What's up, man?
He took her phone so she couldn't call for help.
As you can see, Ferrari appeared in court over Zoom and is facing 3 felony charges, including assault by strangulation of a pregnant woman. Ferrari's attorney argues that he was only in Nebraska to turn himself in and should receive a reasonable bond. Because of that, Ferrari parted ways with the Huskers back in April. The judge considers Ferrari to be a possible flight risk because of the severity of the allegations. Ferrari's bond is again set at $200,000. The judge also ordering Ferrari to not have contact with the victim. His next court date is set for August 13th. As the story develops, we will bring you updates on air and online at 10:11 now.
You just heard the story. Choking a pregnant woman. I don't know if that was his baby mama or what. You guys need to be careful. LO Snap, no, you need to be careful too. You guys need to be careful out here. That's not what I was looking for. We don't care about Mitch McConnell. Actually, we'll play a little bit.
Well, the sudden death of Republican Senator Lindsey Graham will create a major shift in Congress and a Republican Party already impacted by the absence of Senator Mitch McConnell, who has now broken his silence about his medical condition.
I want to see a video of that man.
Live to our Liana Golden on Capitol Hill this morning. So,
I want to see him walking around or whatever.
The latest
something
from his office.
Yeah, Adam, well, there have been a lot of swirling questions over his absence this last month, and we had not heard a single thing. And then suddenly in the hours after Senator Graham's passing, we got an update. Take a look here. Apparently, the 84-year-old Kentucky Republican fell. His office shared this photo online here, and that fall is what put him in the hospital.
His wife
he
made
said,
it back.
quote, my doctors have confirmed I didn't break any bones or suffer a concussion. I didn't have a heart attack or a stroke. I don't have any tumors or hemorrhages, but I was briefly unconscious and taken to the hospital. While receiving care, he says he also got pneumonia, and he says he's been removed to a rehab facility since then. Now, South Carolina Senator Tim Scott says that he spoke with McConnell, sharing that update on CNN in the wake of Graham's death.
Yeah, they won't ever go away.
He served our country valiantly and continues.
They
to
never going away. You're gonna have
you're
never going to see these people
over the weekend.
But they'll still be representing you somehow.
We have a lot of work to get done, and we'll get our work done.
He's going to be representing us for the next 50 years.
And McConnell says that he will not return to the Senate floor to vote, quote, quite yet, but that he remains active behind the scenes working with his staff. He also reiterated that he will be finishing out his term, which ends in January. Reporting live on Capitol Hill this morning, I'm Liana Golden.
They're going to make sure he live out his term. He's going to live out his term, air quotes. We live in a crazy world, don't we? Was that what I wanted to see? Yeah, that was.
I just know I've lost my best friend.
This morning, a friend of Nolan Wells, who was with the 18-year-old the day he was last seen alive, is sharing what he says happened during a July 4th boat trip to an isolated barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast.
We're looking at
Tristan
this right
Shepard declined to speak with us on camera because he says he and his friends are getting threats.
We did no wrong here, and we don't understand how we're getting so much hate behind it. We all cared and loved Nolan, and nobody wanted to see Nolan die. Nobody wanted to see his life be taken so short.
Shepard addressed this viral video that investigators have been studying. Wells's parents worried it showed their son involved in a confrontation, but Shepard said that's him, not Wells.
That's the video I'm referring to. That's me yelling.
Shepard says he took a boat back from Horn Island in the late afternoon, but Wells stayed behind with a girl he had met.
They met that day.
Didn't the girl say something different?
It's kind of one of those things. It did come off that day that he really did like her, but that was the only time they've ever hung out was at Horn Island on July 4th.
Investigators believe Wells drowned and say there were no immediate signs of foul play. But there is growing frustration in the community, and his parents are skeptical, telling GMA Wells left his phone behind and they tracked it to one of his friends.
It was showing everywhere the phone had been, like it had. I was like, well, it's showing
why would
that
they
he's
keep
back
that
on
phone?
land.
Yo, where's he? Yeah, I still got his phone.
Turned over the phone to investigators. Their lawyer said
that is
will.
sketchy, guys.
While the investigation goes on, Tristan Shepard wants the focus on his friend.
I want everybody just to relax and let everybody mourn the loss of Nolan and
I don't trust
let
these
us remember
people. Whoever that voice is, I don't trust that voice.
Sweet guy. I think everybody needs to let the investigation continue and let.
We might be seeing that guy. He'll be locked up soon.
Shepard has spoken with the police guys, and the sheriff told us that both he and all of Wells's friends have been cooperative. We're still waiting on the results of the official autopsy and the independent autopsy the family has ordered, hoping to get the Wells family the answers that they so desperately seek. Guys.
So good to have you there, Aaron, and your investigative team, because so many people are wanting to have a thorough investigation. Thank you. And when you spoke with the parents, that's what they said, as any parents would. All they want to know, the facts, and let the investigation, enough of the speculation, let there be investigation.
Yeah, absolutely.
The thing is, without some of this speculation, they probably wouldn't have they don't look at these stories unless there's an outcry. So unless people speak up, they were like, initially they were like, nothing happened. He just drowned. Until people, people made a big case about it. They were like, well, no evidence of anything. Everything's normal. So that's why I always tell you guys, ask questions. You can ask me questions. They might be stupid questions, but I'll try to answer them if I can.
A community in mourning and demanding answers.
And we just want to know what happened to Nolan.
After the mysterious death of Mississippi teenager Nolan Wells following a boat trip with...
Where's the Asian community? Because I believe he's quarter Filipino. Where's the Asian community at over there? Asian community, where are you guys at? Mighty quiet over there.
To Horn Island on the 4th of July. His mother contacted authorities late that night when he didn't come home.
Needs to report her 18-year-old son, Nolan Wells, missing last seen at 3 on Horn Island.
Christine Wells-Wansley told us she got a call Saturday night from one of the friends Nolan went to the island with.
What did he say?
He said, "Hey, Miss Christine, have you seen Nolan or talked to Nolan?" I said, "No, I thought he was with you guys, He's like, "No, nobody's talked to him."
Early the next morning, Nolan's father, Elmore, says his son's high school football coach took him out on a boat to search.
Got out the boat, walked the island, and then got back on the boat and went around the island.
Did you see anything?
Nothing.
The Coast Guard and United Cajun Navy searching simultaneously, but it was a day later when Nolan's body was recovered.
There's basically a black hole between about 4:30 on the 4th of July in the afternoon until when Nolan was found.
Authorities have not released a cause of death.
Do you think there's a possibility that your son drowned accidentally?
Honestly, because of the way the stories are just so inconsistent.
I'm with the mom on that one.
How that day went, it's just,
So remember the friends like nothing happened.
His grieving parents
We
believe
miss him,
race
nothing
may have
happened.
been a factor in his death.
I don't want to believe it is.
Now all them friends got lawyers before they.
There's evidence.
July 5th, they already had
that
lawyers.
Things
the
like
next
this
day.
happen. He just had a big heart.
I got off social media. I don't know.
To really know Nolan, to have him as your friend it was something special.
Do you worry that he might have trusted too much?
Sometimes, yeah. And that was something we always talked to him about.
Dang. Now they got one of the black kids. Where's the black kid at? They got one of the black kids out there saying nothing happened. Is this the video? Get off of here. Trying to make us watch ads.
Javon, have you seen the video that's been going around social media?
I don't
where
trust this kid
people
either.
think that they're hearing an argument between people, and they're wondering whether or not Nolan is one of the people in that argument. You just described that you had another friend, not Nolan, another friend who was in and got into a dispute. Is that video the other argument that you were talking about?
Yes.
So, but is that Nolan in the video?
I can't tell. It's too far away. But in that video, I feel like the voices are too clear. Like from the side, it's too clear for it to be that far away, for it to be Nolan arguing. And then also that altercation, it sounds just like my other friend that got into the altercation on the boat. And they were trying to, like, as he was in the altercation, they were trying to get him out off the island. They were trying to get him back to land because he was just losing it. So
Describe that. That's kind of interesting. What was that about?
he was just very hostile. Like he was just like really like mad. Like they were just trying to, like the parents on that boat were trying to get him out.
I'm curious if the police have. I know they said they're still investigating. Have they? Did any
interviewing this
investigators
kid?
Ever speak to you about what you saw that day?
No, sir.
Really?
Okay.
Cops have not talked to you yet.
No, sir.
They ain't talked to him.
I don't see why the cops would have. I don't see why the cops would have to talk to me. I mean, obviously, like
you were there.
Like I had said my plea, like because whenever I had talked to the people at Sunherd, it was whenever the body was discovered.
He from Mississippi. I can barely understand what he's saying.
All those people were there.
Well, I'll tell you why I'm surprised. Because
the cops you talked to him.
You knew Nolan well, and you knew that he was friends with these guys who were the last ones to be around him before he.
How good of friends were these? Because you say friends.
I would
that
think
don't
they
mean
would
you were
at least
friends.
want to know, hey,
Acquaintance.
just the things we're asking.
Right.
Did you ever hear of
they
any
need
of
to
this
question
stuff?
all
It's
these
odd
kids.
to me
Just to gather information.
Yeah, that the cops wouldn't have
question all these
contacted
kids. I'm asking. Look, I'm
if
I'm
that's fine.
the
Like,
investigator.
I'm
Let me get this kid over here.
Like I said, I have nothing to hide. Like that's my boy, and I want him to find justice. Like that. Like this whole case thing. Like whatever. Like this whole situation, and none of this adds up to me. So like,
you
it's
don't really
seem
sad.
Like,
wait a second.
If
that was my boy, bro, I'd be sad. I would be sad. He don't really seem sad, does he? He don't seem sad. He don't seem down. He don't seem. And most kids don't know how to handle loss. Most teenagers don't know how to handle loss. I would be sad if it was my close homie, my best friend. Oh man, I miss that man. We're gonna get justice. He don't really seem to be. I don't think no one had any friends, to be honest. If that's his best friend, where was he at? Yeah, where was that guy at? You don't need no enemies when you got friends like this out here. Yeah, that kid, but look, he don't really seem sad or anything, or like, man, that's my homie. He not tearing up. It's not really affecting him. He might not even be his friend. They just found some black kid. All right, he kind of hung out a little bit. Here, just say some words about Nolan real fast. I don't know. If that was my homie, man, what the heck? I still don't understand. Man, I just don't know. He not really grieving. Now, there's different steps to grieving, but what step is he at? As I don't really know. He not distraught. He not sad. And you know how kids are, when you got close friends when you're younger, you're like, man, you do anything for your friends. I don't know, man.
Like people to just like keep on saying things when like none of it adds up, honestly.
So one of the things that I'm sure
that ain't his friend,
you've seen,
bro. That ain't his friend.
Been a big part of this story. People making the point that, at least in the photos that we initially saw, that Nolan was the only African-American kid who was out there, at least on that boat. Do you think, having been there on the island,
here's what they paid this kid to say,
that race plays a factor in
why are you asking these kids that? They don't understand.
Again,
yep.
I don't want to answer that.
No, that was yes. That pause, how long was that pause for?
And whatever happened here.
Okay. 2:54 seconds in. That was a long pause. That means yes. When people pause like that, that means yes. Dustin, what's up, my man? Now, y'all, don't ever mess with Dustin or his people. Or not his people. Don't mess with Dustin's friends. I'm Dustin's friend. Don't mess with me, because Dustin will come after you guys. Don't mess with Carol. Actually, Carol don't need Dustin, because Carol take care of business. Carol was doing some self-defense to me the other day, Dustin, Saturday. She's like, oh, I can do this, you can do this, and you can rip the throat out. I ain't worried about Carol. She's gonna be okay. If you want to get to Carol, good luck. Good luck, whoever tries to attack Carol, because that means she can do whatever she wants in self-defense. But yeah, even man, if say something happened to Dustin, no, not the jinx him or anything, I'll be sad, man. Dustin was a good guy, man. Why would they do that? Who did that to Dustin? All right, we ain't really. The thing is, we're not gonna do no interviews. Who did what to Dustin? All right, let's go get him. Let's go get him. Nah, we ain't waiting for no interview. Go get him. Let's go get whoever did that to Dusty. Tony, get the knives. Carol, bring your weapons, which are her hands. Yeah, somebody touched Dustin. Well, you can't touch Dustin no way. You think you're going to touch Dustin? Dustin light you up so fast. I was hanging out with Dustin the other day, and I saw a car pulling up, driving by slowly. I was like, Dustin, what's going on over there? Dustin's like, don't worry, I got this, Alec. I was like, Dustin, they kind of driving a little slow around us, man. Dustin's like, don't worry. All this to say, this guy don't seem sad or upset or nothing. That's crazy, bro.
Again,
look,
I don't want to answer. I don't want to answer that question. I wouldn't say like, yeah, I wouldn't want to answer that question. I mean, obviously, we go to Ocean Springs. We're gonna have white friends, so like, that's. I mean, I guess it's pretty normal down here, but.
Yeah, I mean, and I hear you. If that's.
Nah, that kid don't seem sad, bro.
You're saying that it's normal. It's not out of place.
He ain't seem sad one bit.
Be a black teen in that area and that you have white friends, right? That's not uncommon, is what you're saying.
I'm sure every black person has white friends somewhere, you know. So I wouldn't say that it's a whole race thing, but it's just like obviously they're gonna paint it as that because none of this adds up.
He was there. He said it don't add up. So somebody definitely going to jail or something, man. All right, let's see what's going on in jiu-jitsu now. We got Mr. Hanato Kanuto. Didn't he fail the test or something for some type of supplementation?
Yo! What's up, bro? You want to go? We can go right now. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, don't fight in the Performance Institute.
Make sure you come and watch me at UFC BJJ 10, where I will be facing Ethan Kranenstein for the lightweight belt. Don't miss out.
He just wasted that drink for that? No. He wasted a good drink. Speaking of drinks, I'm thirsty. He just wasted a good drink for that. Stay hydrated, y'all. You know, Dusty, stay hydrated, Dusty. Some of you guys, I'm not gonna put gender on it, but some of you guys, your spouses be stressing you out. They be having you stressed out like this. That's how I feel when white belts be asking me questions. When Skylar be asking me questions. That's how I feel when Skylar be asking me questions. All right, Skylar, go away. Oh no, beep beep beep. It might be a good match. They both good. They both good. They both strong and fast and everything else. We got Dusty's cousin right here, Holland.
I think they are funny. I think every one of you kind of know me now that I like to joke a little bit and I like to have fun. So I think that's the key to daily life, to joke around.
Dusty, you need a theme song, Dusty. I'm not sure what Dusty's theme song would be. We got A-Rod.
Fazer é ter uma pegada cruzada na calça, tá? Não pegadas paralelas. Então eu faço uma pegada cruzada e aí eu começo a andar lateral ao mesmo tempo que eu começo a afundar a perna dela no chão. E aí é super comum a gente ter essa reação da Bianca por baixo, porque se ela deixa a perna dela parada lá, né, fica muito fácil pra gente se locomover e passar a guarda. Então ela coloca a perna aqui dentro, uma perna ativa, né, pra defender ela. E aí eu começo a pesar o meu ombro lá em cima da coxa, ao mesmo tempo que eu venho com essa mão na gola. Então, para eu começar a Crazy Dog, eu preciso ter a pegada cruzada na calça. E para eu conseguir finalizar ela, eu preciso ter a pegada na gola, tá? Então, comecei a jogar o peso, pegada na gola. Aí eu começo a andar lateral.
White Bells ask you a question, you'd be
Repara que quando eu ando lateral, eu abro automaticamente,
Skyler,
eu abro um espaço, né, entre a perna da Bianca. Fica esse espaço aqui. E é exatamente o espaço que a gente vai usar para conectar a posição folder. Então eu uso minha perna que está mais próxima e conecto lá no meio, tentando chegar ao máximo próximo do quadril dela. Tá? Então tento conectar o meu joelho mais próximo lá do quadril dela, e aí agora eu domino o quadril dela aqui também. É muito importante que o meu joelho esteja conectado, porque a defesa da Bianca é fazer uma fuga para fora, e voltar com esse joelho por baixo para poder fazer a reposição. Então eu preciso estar com o meu joelho conectado lá, para quando ela fizer a fuga, ela não conseguir fazer essa reposição de guarda. E aí é bem comum quando eu chego aqui, ela começar a fazer a fuga e eu começar a ter que acompanhar, ó. Começa a acompanhar. Acompanhei, travei o movimento, tenho ela firme, aí sim a gente pode começar a dar continuidade na passagem. Como é uma passagem de paciência, não adianta...
It says players who gained the most followers during FIFA World Cup. You got Vozinha. He gained 28.96 million. Erling Haaland gained 24 million. Ronaldo gained 10 million. Neymar Jr. 6.5. Messi 5.8. Gilberto Mora from Mexico 5.7. Endrick 5.3. Jude Bellingham 5.3. Michael Olise from France 4.2, and Mbappe 4 million. Wow, that's more numbers than all the jiu-jitsu people. All the jiu-jitsu people combined times a million. Jiu-jitsu people, we be celebrating 1 million followers. Some of these guys got 134 million, 23 million, 512 million, 675 million. God dang, that's wild. It says Spanish campaign calls for 2030 World Cup withdrawal if Morocco hosts the final. Why is that? I believe they're supposed to do Portugal, Spain, and Morocco. They don't want Morocco in there. Tackett versus Nikolov. Okay, should be all right. Michael Liera says wins, losses ain't nothing but something. Winning, losing, fighting in general is always so much to feel. I appreciate the opportunities to touch the mat and tap into all the joys and fears of being a martial artist and competitor just to understand them more. So grateful for the Polaris team and Flow Grappling for putting this together and bringing color to these days of my life. This was truly a peak experience in production and professionalism. Thank you so much. All right, shout out to this man. I fought Liero a long time ago. Liero's doing good. He did get caught in that. I call that the Cabrinha. I do call that the Cabrinha armbar. He did get caught in that though. Judo.
Do y'all remember?
Oh, you guys know Drew Ilya. Drew Ilya. We still waiting to see your competition footage. We've seen Sarah's competition footage. Now we need yours. We need to see some rolling footage or something, man.
Before Japan decided to rig the game, huh? Before they decided to ban leg grabs. They were doing unnecessary manly shit. Manliest shit you'd ever see in your life, son. Fireman carries the front flips, nigga. He did a gymnastic move in a combat scenario. You understand? Boy fight like Patrick Swayze, dancing and fighting at the same damn time. Over the back grips was getting you thrown over niggas' shoulders. That's how it worked back then. See, because you got to understand, it's hard to break a man's posture when you can lift your hips off the floor like turbulence. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen nothing like this. Look at this. He shelved the legs and screamed, "Look what I can do! Look what I can do!" Boy was moving like Stewart from Mad TV. This takedown right here, it just make you want to scream America. Good old double leg! I just love how real it is, you know? Look, Shorty falls into a low single. You know what I mean? She says, you know what? Let's do some JV wrestling shit. Pick the other leg. It's just different. You know, this is my favorite one.
Let you do
Foot slapped him to his belly. And decides,
well, we can do it in jiu-jitsu,
man. I need to eat home.
We can do it.
Okay, boy gripped him up and treated him like a pancake that was ready on one side. You know what I'm saying? That boy like his flapjacks crispy. Like grown man treating another grown man like a flapjack. I like that shit, man. Bring back the leg grab.
Really,
Bring
we
back
gotta
the leg
see
grab.
rolling
I want to
footage.
see niggas getting high cross.
I gotta see some rolling footage. I gotta see some rolling footage. I have to see some rolling footage. You know, jiu-jitsu, we gotta see some rolling footage. It's good entertainment, but I want to see if you know what you're doing. I'm sorry, I gotta see some proof. Hate to do that to you. I want to see some proof. Now, if Sarah's rolling better than you, then you might have to stop making content on jiu-jitsu. If he can't beat Sarah, he got to stop making content on jiu-jitsu then. Speaking of content, jiu-jitsu content, we got what's that kid's name? The kid from AOJ that looks like a little man. These kids, these ain't normal kids, y'all. This ain't no normal kid. They ain't bringing those takedowns back. This is from Los Angeles Summer Open. Well, Sean Roberts. How that kid already went through puberty at 13. How that kid already hit puberty? He already got muscle at 13. We got Antonio Mills. This is one of the kids out from Georgia. I believe he's going to Iowa. Maybe Iowa, Ohio. One of those schools. I can't remember exactly. This is the Fargo's final. Nice. Freestyle. I think it's freestyle rules. So. Fargo. I don't know if Fargo is freestyle. Who, the AOJ kid? Yeah, that kid. That kid. I don't know. It's probably not legal though. Trump says is he going to say it? He says he is the guardian of the Hormuz Strait. Okay. That means your gas prices are going back up, y'all. It says the whole world of England beats Argentina. So we got Argentina versus England this week. Now, FIFA, you know who FIFA's rooting for. So I'm rooting for England in this match.
Everybody's trying to beat Argentina, to be honest.
So yeah, I'm rooting for England. Hopefully England, but sometimes FIFA, as soon as Argentina gets down, you see the FIFA script, they be coming in and they be coming in and changing the script real quickly. We got Dustin's cousin right here. He says, "Goodbye, America. It's been emotional." All right. Jonatas Gracie versus Tackett. Okay, that might. Who wants to see that match though? Who wants to see that match? You got the Wagner Hosha kids. All right, they're doing their thing. Okay. We got Baron Bozo. Dusty says he likes Baron Bozo. That's what he told me. He told me that, y'all.
The foot, the IBJJF, if you're a white, blue, or purple belt. When you do an ankle lock, you can only turn in the direction of the foot you're attacking. Okay, which means that this is the foot I'm attacking. I can only turn towards my left. As long as I'm doing the submission, I can only turn this way. I can go all the way belly down as long as I'm turning this way. If you're a white, blue, or purple belt and you turn in the direction of the other foot, the foot that you're not holding, this will be considered a DQ if I initiate the turn in attempt to submit Nikki.
Oh, blue belts can't do that?
If Nikki initiates the turn herself in order to escape this ankle lock position, and I simply follow her, I won't be DQ'd even if I submit.
I thought you could force that.
We're getting in some murky territory here. It's not always clear who is initiating the turn. If you're a white, blue, or purple belt, I recommend if you do an ankle lock, you make a very obvious attempt at making a big chest and starting to turn towards the foot that's under attack. If you're a brown or black belt
we can go.
of either adult or masters, you can turn in either direction, and it should be totally fine, regardless of what you do. If I get Nikki's heel onto my chest, and I start to do this Aoki lock, In the gi, this is illegal for all belts because it's twisting pressure on the knee. Unless you're competing in adult, no gi, brown or black belt, then there are effectively no rules, and you can do whatever you want.
Okay, good to know.
What's up, guys? I'm here at Enzo Jiu-Jitsu Academy in England. I just finished the seminar here, but I will be in New York on July 26th at Centonio Jiu-Jitsu. Be there and be square.
Or be square. Or be square. Yeah. That's good, yeah.
He said be there or be square. We got Tulare Jiu-Jitsu, so this is my old academy. It got bought out, but this is my old academy. Now they done spruced up the space. That looked good now. Now when I was going there, the mats were green and red and the walls were yellow. So we didn't have no color scheme really. Dusty says he knows someone that likes Barambozo. I said Dusty likes Barambozo. That's what I said. Dusty likes Dusty, you know, Dusty. He supports female jiu-jitsu out here. Sarah said she can't afford the prices now. For what, the tournament? PB Peanut Butter Jiu-Jitsu says over $70,000 in cash prizes. Everything is on the line at the PBJJ World Championship, which will be, where the hell is this? October 24th in Bel Air, Maryland. Uh-oh, we might need to go. Dusty, we might need to get Dustin over there. $70,000 in cash prizes, that's more than IBJF. IBJF does pay more, but I mean, it doesn't really feel like they pay more. We got some judo.
Today I'm going to visit Korea's oldest judo dojo. It's called Seoul YMCA.
Korea has good judo.
So I was in Korea and I found this dojo through Reddit and Instagram. The members there are actually very proactive in getting international visitors to come and train with them. And it was one of my favorite experiences in the entire month that I spent in South Korea. And actually this is something unique that I love about judo, the fact that you can find a community and you can find like-minded people anywhere in the world.
Judo
Something
people
I found
a little
really
bit
interesting in Korean dojos is that they have this call and response thing going on. They really shout a lot. I think it might be influenced by the military, but I really love the energy there. The atmosphere at this place was unbeatable.
Look at this homie. You see the homie with 2 knee braces on?
It's a beautiful gym.
We might have to send Dustin
and
out
you can
there.
smell the wood. It's like an old church.
I love Australia.
Gingerbread Taekwon, man.
They also have a tradition there of going for beers after almost every training session.
They drink in Korea though. That's a big deal though. They gonna drink and party in Korea.
Whoa. Very cool masks. 안녕하세요. 건배.
In Korea, 삼겹살.
삼겹살. Minecraft judo.
Minecraft.
Muin means martial artist.
Ah, okay. Is
경비.
belt black.
See, they be wearing their martial arts t-shirts too. I got a jiu-jitsu t-shirt on today.
This bar. Wow, I'm a bit drunk. Interesting bar. That was a great gym. You're coming to Korea, come to YMCA.
That man over there.
Judo club.
Dusty, you still young to me. Speaking of judo, we got Mr.
Congratulations.
What's that kid's name? Something Yang? Jonathan Yang. He's one of the up and coming judo guys for Team America. And this is, what's this girl's name? Emily.
Jonathan and Emily, you guys both just fought in the finals. Emily, let's start with you. Last week, you had 6 matches and you got 5th, and I know you were absolutely crushed about that, but you know, you've been really consistent to fight for another medal today, making it all the way to the finals. How are you feeling about your performance over the last 2 weeks?
Well, I'm feeling much better now because I'm coming home with a medal. And
That's true. You do feel good when you got that medal on your neck.
Last week in the camp and just improving my techniques from there. I feel much better coming home.
And Jonathan, I don't know if you know this, but you are the first ever American junior to win back-to-back junior European gold medal. How do you feel about that?
Awesome. I didn't know that, but it feels awesome.
Yeah, and tell me, what was your most difficult match today, Jonathan?
My most difficult match was the semifinal against the Hungarian. It was just a long match.
They don't even know your name. The Hungarian, the Australian.
And last question
when you do
for
them
you
international
guys.
tournaments,
You guys are both on the
you don't have to know
junior
their name.
and senior world team this year, and last year you were on the and this year you were on the junior Pan Am and senior Pan Am teams. Do you feel like more pressure when you're going out there as juniors, or do you feel like that allows you guys to open up and kind of fight more free?
Me personally, that makes me feel like I have nothing to lose, or like it's more of a challenge. I like it because now like I'm transitioning. This is my last year juniors, so it's like more preparation towards seniors.
And what about you, Jonathan?
For me, I don't like to put any unnecessary pressure on myself. I just focus on my goals and improving and getting better every day. And yeah, I'm coming for it all.
Awesome.
Dang,
Congratulations,
he said he coming
guys.
for it all.
Thank you.
Kadil. We got a kind of savage. Now, this is, some of you guys like her on the live stream. She says, "Tell me more about yourself." She wearing this dress, and she got the bonnet on. Why she got that bonnet on, Sarah, with that dress? Explain it for us, Sarah. She trains with Simpleton. The Filipino assassin. Oh yeah, Carol would be a great assassin. I bought you some treats. Here you go. She would bring you some donuts or something. Oh, thank you, Carol. Then she get you. Carol would be a good assassin because look at this nice sweet lady. Oh, she's got me. Help me. Because you at least expect Carol to go after you like that. Happy birthday to Mr. Bruno Frazzato, Pan American World No-Gi Champion, Brasileiro Champion. Shout out to him. He would be a world champion multiple times if not for Cobrinha. Cobrinha kind of stopped that, but I like Bruno. Carol would be a great assassin, bro. I brought you some treats. I got props over here. I brought you some high chews. Here you go. You wouldn't see that assassination coming. She would have get out of the man. We got the baby over here. Amit Allure says, "You make every dream worth chasing." All right, she got the baby over there. Look at him. He's happy. He's got his dad over there. All right, shout out to them. ADCC under 88 kg. We got Pavel. He's been doing good. Now, I don't know if Pavel can wrestle, though. Joseph Chin, Nathan Hadid, Pedro Mourinho. Pedro Mourinho's hard to beat in that tournament. Now, Carol gave me healthy snacks, but listen. She counteracted that by bringing donuts the other day. She did bring some healthy snacks. I think I still got. You guys know I got Carol stuff all over the place. Thank you, Carol. We appreciate you, though. I brought you some healthy snacks, Alec. And now she did bring a ton of donuts Saturday, though. Carol says, "Let's go to the Philippines. Let me make sure I can go. Let me check." The donuts was for the babies. What babies? Some grown men out there. You got Jay Rodriguez. He's still on there. Santeri. I fought Santeri before. Felipe Costa, Franco Diaz, Gustavo Batista, Wojcik, Marlon Tajic. I know him since he was a kid. John Blank fought him. Roberto Frias, Gabriel Broad, Mateus Denise. I know him from Alliance. And Ferris on there. That's going to be a decent tournament right there. It says direct footage of Argentina versus Switzerland that you might not have seen on your TV. So that's Messi getting filed. And then that's the director of FIFA right there. Yes, I did see that. I did see that at the
Who the
tournament.
hell is this bald guy? What the fuck he is doing? Oh my god.
I don't think Sarah's in Texas, Carol. I don't think Sarah's in Texas. That's the wrong state. This is from my southern people. Do y'all remember Shoney's? Let me know in the chat if you remember Shoney's. That's the spot right there back in the day. Before Golden Corral, who remembers Shoney's?
Man. Shoney's, man. Oh my God. Shoney's was for the homies. Have it available late night.
Oh, you could have breakfast all day?
Waffle House who? You didn't have to go to Waffle House. You pulled up to Shoney's. Let me tell you, this was the New Year's Eve spot. Right after you got out of church or wherever you was at, man, you pulling up to Shoney's and you getting it in. And it was reasonable. They didn't try to hit you over the head, man. That stuff stayed fresh, man. God almighty. Shoney's. Where you at? I need you.
I didn't know they had the breakfast buffet. You know, I was a kiddo back then. They couldn't. Sarah used to Sarah been all over America. Sarah been all over America. Carol been all over America too. Shoney's was good. Ryan's was good. Those places were good. I mean, I was a kid back in those days. I don't even know Golden Corral was around back then. I don't think Golden Corral was a thing back then. I just made myself hungry. We got Serpa over here. He was doing some no-gi. Just so you know, Serpa does mostly gi. He went out there and did well. Dusty from Canada, basically. All right, Serpa, I see you doing the no-gi, man. I don't know what happened. I guess one of these guys, maybe Dorian got him. You know, Dorian is tough, you know, especially, you know, in that rule set. It's hard to beat Dorian unless you're from Eastern Europe. Funegra won Asian Open. Shout out to her. What about her sisters? She only had one match, though. Okay. I want to see Carol compete. Now, Carol, you got to know the rules. It's not a street fight, Carol. You got to learn the rules. Dusty, did you guys have Shoney's up there? Up where you were? They caught my man Michael Liera, though. They got him. Why did he leave his arm there? Why did he leave his arm there? Mateusz Szczecinski's tough. He tough. He take home your leg and your arm. He don't leave nothing behind. Now, why did Liera leave his arm there? I think he got kicked in the face, maybe. Let me see. Let me rewind that. I think he did get kicked in the face. Sometimes these guys be kicking you in the face. Oh, he did get kicked in the face. He got kicked in the face. Sometimes you just had Golden Corral. Okay. I think he did. It looked like he got kicked in the face with the right leg and then got arm barred. Sometimes they be setting you up like that. It says Neymar arrives at the World Series of Poker. Neymar ain't got nothing else to do. They don't even know who Neymar is over there. You know you got too much money. When your hobby is gambling, you got too much money. We got Fionn and Bradley Hill. I fought Bradley Hill too. Dang, I done fought most of these people. He's hanging out with Fionn. Says The National Summit for Kids. Okay, what does that mean? Knee cut secrets. I don't know what that means. I guess they had a little seminar or something.
And that system is our enemy. But when you're out there, what do you see? Strikers, midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers. The very minds of the players we are trying to beat. But until we lift that trophy, they're all a part of that system. And that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these teams are not ready to play without VAR. And many of them are so favored, so hopelessly protected by the system, that they will fight to protect it.
Did they put Holland in the draft? Why they put Holland in there?
Are you listening to me or looking at Holland in the red dress? Look again.
Give me that whoa. Give me that whoa.
FIFA is a system, Harry. And that system is our enemy. But when you're out there, what do you see? Strikers, midfielders, defenders, goalkeepers. The very minds of the players we are trying
FIFA is a system.
But until we lift that trophy, they're all a part of that system. And that makes them our enemy. You have to understand, most of these teams are not ready to play without VAR. And many of them are so favored, so hopelessly protected by the system.
Why they put Holland in that red dress?
Were you listening to me?
Why they put that man in that dress like that?
Or looking at Holland in the red dress? Look again.
That was good. I like that. So you know, Norway lost to England, and Brazil lost to Norway. So yeah. Says Palm Beach Airport officially renamed President Donald J. Trump International Airport. All right, shout out to that.
Francis Dembele almost ruined his entire career because of video games. And not just the way you think. He was addicted, playing them all night long and missing meetings and practices because he'd sleep through them. He also mostly only ate fast food and was constantly injured. How did someone like that end up achieving all this? Well, he says he became more professional, especially after getting married and having a child. Fun fact, none of his teammates even knew he had been dating someone when they learned he was married. Other interesting facts about this French superstar include, he was raised by a single mom in public housing. He'd play football every day with his friends from 1 to 8 p.m. using a pair of trees or backpacks as goals. If his friends bailed, he'd play on his own, developing crazy muscle memory for the future. An early coach described him as a little shrimp, a very slender guy with legs like toothpicks, but his dribbling ability was insane. He could run the entire length of the pitch, beat 8 to 10 players by himself, and score. Sometimes they had to hold him back so he didn't humiliate his teammates in practice. His matches on the playground were so entertaining, teachers would let a 15-minute recess run for 25 minutes to let the mini World Cups play out fully. And if he lost, he'd get so angry his teachers would have to send him to a separate classroom by himself so he could calm down. Outside of football and video games, he's apparently obsessed with history documentaries and randomly starts talking about the Bolsheviks. He's also a huge basketball fan, and Kevin Durant is one of his favorite players. Teammates describe him as very cheerful and a big jokester, and he's remained super close with many of his childhood friends, one of whom is on the national team with him. He learned Spanish by watching episodes of Narcos. He's a practicing Muslim, and while his career certainly improved when he hired a personal chef and training staff, and cut himself off from playing video games, it was totally revitalized when his PSG coach switched his position, making him the phenom he is today at 29. Does France have what it takes to go all the way this year? Follow Storytime Sports for more of the stories behind your favorite World Cup stars.
I like Dembele. He's good. He's good.
I done paid my son's tuition and he don't start school till the end of next month. Like, why y'all asking for that right now? You don't even know if he good at school. Yeah, like, yeah, you let him in, but you don't know if he know 2 + 3 is 7. Okay, if I buy a car, I get to drive it for a month, then I make the first payment. Y'all asking for the money, he ain't even up there. He ain't got schools, he ain't got no dorm room, nothing. Why y'all all in my pockets already? The baby don't know y'all, and y'all don't know him. He ain't even got a hoodie. And y'all asking for tuition? Give me a second, get my feet together. Shoot, why y'all emailing me? You don't know my name. Josiah Frederick's parent. Learn me if you want to earn from me. What Gary Washington said, you got to earn me.
Yeah, he has a kid going to college, so you got to pay them bills. Says Dave Chappelle surprises Usher with unexpected appearance during the R&B tour. Carol, close your eyes, Carol. Close your eyes, Carol. And Sarah, close your eyes.
Is that Dave Chappelle in the rhythm section?
What was he doing at the Usher concert? I don't have a kid in college. The guy in the video did. Close your eyes, Carol. Close your ears, Carol. Do not let your wife or girlfriend go to the Usher concert or the Chris Brown concert. Yeah, Usher and Chris Brown, you can't let them go to those concerts. Yeah, don't let them go to these concerts, man. Something might happen to them. Got Mayron versus Fabricio Andre. Fabricio's a little bit better no-gi than Mayron, though. He's more experienced. Mayron's talented, though, man. He just started no-gi last year, I think. Or maybe this year he just started no-gi. Dang. God, dog. Oh, like Vivica Fox for a second. Oh, God dang. Mayron for sure don't know how to defend leg locks, but he gets out of them somehow. And Mayron beat Owen Jones. Oh, he shouldn't have done that. That was a nice match. Amit Allure too strong. Danny Chopper, what's up, Danny Chopper? Amit Allure and her friends are too strong, though. Look how they be picking each other up easily. God, dog, look at that. Look at those muscles right there. No. Now, if she were to grab Sarah, Sarah said, why she always get dragged into it? I don't know, Sarah. But listen, I mean, she is in charge of her household. Mika Gaval ain't got no muscles like that. If she tells you to do the dishes, you gotta do the dishes. If she tells you to take the trash out, you gotta take the trash out. If she tells you to change the diaper, you gotta change the diaper. Because listen, how are you gonna fight that off? That is a muscle mommy right there. God dang. That is real muscle, real American muscle right there. I don't think I can beat her, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't think I can beat her. God, dog. We got Musumeci versus Mitchell. Now, this is not a real match. Mikey says the most heterosexual grappling match in history. I just lost energy reading that. September 24th, no butt scooting and none of that weird leg lock stuff. All right, Kadil, we'll see you. All right, Kadil, be safe out there, lady. I don't know what to say about this matchup, but Reddit does. What does Reddit have to say? Oh, I can't stay on too much longer. It's almost 3 o'clock. It is 3 o'clock. Let's see what Reddit has to say. It says, pretty uninteresting match. Mikey is just going to have his way with Mitchell. Didn't Mikey say he wouldn't do leg locks or something? That wrinkle alone makes it interesting. Mikey can take his back at will. Massive waste of time. These 3 comments nailed it. This is one of those matchups where I'll watch the highlight reel and probably not the match, to be honest. You just described every UFC BJJ match. You just watch it on Instagram. He said he wouldn't pull guard or do any leg locks, which increases Bryce's odds by maybe 1%. Mikey could literally name the submission and the time it will take to get it. He could probably beat him with one arm tied behind his back. Why? Who's interested in this? Who's interested in this? Someone said, who would you like to see Mikey face? Someone said, any minus 66 kg ADCC medalists. Gabriel Souza, Diogo Hayes, Pato Andre, Fabricio Andre, Owen Jones, Mayram. There's a lot of people Mikey could fight. Jalen, I want to see him fight Jalen. Yeah, there's so many people for him to fight. He's fighting. Now, the check is good. I can't hate on Mikey too badly because that's guaranteed money right there, to be honest. Now, when I do my tournaments, there ain't no guaranteed nothing. I'll be out there fighting for my life.
Nice. Put a bit more pressure on just a bit, not too much. Beautiful.
That was Langecker versus PJ. You want to see more of his game? You've seen all of his game. You've seen all of his game. Okay, you know Sarah Galval went out there and did some business too. I do like the stack pass in Nogi though. That does work pretty well.
Onto your back completely flat. 30 segundos, vai! Ele tá sentindo!
Okay, she got the win. I thought this was funny. Netflix documentary of Masters competitors paying $313 registration fee to become an IBJJF medalist. That's me. It's more when you put gas
your
in
flight, your hotel, your food, to a lot more money.
They got a dog.
Yeah, but dude, you get this sweet metal. It's like real silver. It's worth it.
Nah. I wonder how the economy is affecting IBJJF because, you know, they have so many tournaments, but like, you know, if you can't afford the $300 to register, you might have to cut back on your competitions. Since you got the check, what is this?
That's the top 5 cities in America with the worst traffic.
Easy. Los Angeles.
Los Angeles is number 4.
That's BS. Can't even drive out here.
In 2025, drivers spent an average of 87 hours in traffic.
Bull. Okay.
Number 5.
It's Houston.
No.
It's Austin.
No.
Florida.
Nope.
Montana.
Nope.
DC.
Warmer.
We're gonna go with Michigan.
Further. It's in Massachusetts.
Oh, Boston?
Yeah.
It snows every day. Where are they going?
83 hours in 2025 of traffic.
They should be in traffic the way they talk.
What's wrong with the way they talk?
Just the accents. They might as well sit in the car.
Next one.
New York.
New York is number 2. 102 hours spent in traffic in 2025.
That's just brutal.
The next one's also on the East Coast.
I'm gonna go with New Jersey.
No. Think dense cities.
One's in New Hampshire.
No.
Pennsylvania.
Yes, there's one in Pennsylvania.
What cities are in Pennsylvania? Nothing.
There's one big city in Pennsylvania.
St. Louis.
That's Missouri. Eagles.
Oh, Philly.
Yes. In 2025, they spent 101 hours in traffic. Where's everyone driving away from?
Bullets.
Atlanta worse than all those places.
Chicago.
Chicago's number 1.
Oh my!
I disagree. Atlanta, Los Angeles is terrible. During that rush hour, Los Angeles is terrible. But you guys got different routes. You got that grid layout. Where are you at? Where are you at? What are you talking about? Talk you out of what? Out of those cities? Atlanta is worse than all of those. We got Ono with the gold medal. Shout out to him. He says he's back. I think I did have a video of that. Oh, here he is. I guess he's back in Japan for a little bit. 4-point throw or 4-point move. Oh, that's 4 points, yeah. Shout out to him. Hopefully we get to see him wrestle in America. We'll see. What was this?
Dating is
Who sent me this?
going so well for me that I just am collecting hobbies at this point. Give me lunch money. Jiu-jitsu. It's a hobby for being choked. What's up, fool? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh.
See,
Grab my arm.
when I see them white
The other
belts
arm.
acting like that, that's when my
My
stress
other
go up.
arm.
When I see white belts acting like that, that's when the stress level go up.
We're really here to look at all the fine shits across the gym. 5, 6, 7, 8. That was cheating.
See, that's when I'm like, all right, Carol, go help those ladies out. Sarah, go help those girls
I tried
out.
to baptize her. Sorry, my Mormon background. And then I just fidget spin it.
Oh, she's a Mormon.
Now try the other side.
That's when
Other
you
side.
that's when you get a higher belt.
I
Yo,
literally
yo,
because I can't do shit
yo,
on my left
yo,
side.
purple belt,
It's making me look
go help
slim
them
thick.
out, man.
Who you gonna call?
Yo, purple belt, go
You
help
know
them
the
out.
fighting sound? Like huss, 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 huss. What would your fighting sound be?
See, that's why white belts. See, that's why white belts don't have an opinion. See,
Dating is
look,
going so-
the black belt look for 2 seconds. All right, let me just move on. That's why we have to get the higher belts to help you guys. Yo, blue belt, purple belt, brown belt, go help them out, man. They struggling over there. Cause your coach be burned out, and you be playing around like that, joking and playing, and your coach already stressed out and tired. And y'all, I know y'all be ready to have fun, but your coach is tired. Already taught about 3 or 4 classes already. Knees a little sore, shoulder might be a little sore, and you over here acting a fool. So that's why white belts don't really have an opinion over here. Cause man, they be doing some crazy stuff, bro. I be watching y'all, and then y'all be asking the craziest questions. Y'all be asking some crazy questions. I'll be like, man, why are you wasting my time asking that question? Bro, I'm gonna film Skylar. We got one white belt, Skylar. He be asking too many questions. Skylar, stop. And you help him with one thing, then he'll go to a different topic completely. You'll help him with some, something with closed guards, and he's asking about some no-gi heel hook thing. You're like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Stick on one topic. So y'all be stressing us out, man. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all white belts be stressing us out. It says South Africa World Cup midfielder Jaden Adams. That's a South African name. Dies at 25. I'm not sure what happened. No cause of death has been announced. We're not gonna dig into that, but R.I.P. to him. It says, is the United States gatekeeping their best athletes?
Is the United States gatekeeping their best players from playing soccer? Watch this.
We don't want it to be the number one sport. We want it to be the most profitable sport. And so what they're doing is they're making money off of kids in the suburbs, but those kids in the city, and I've spent the last 10 years, because I got a kid who plays at the highest levels, and the last 10 years, I've watched how they really gatekeep. And some of these best kids from the city, my son's playing in Beverly Hills. He thinks he's Pele, right? And I'm like, dude, you can't play. So I take him into the city, in the hood, right? And I'm like, bro, let's go. Let's see what you do. And the guy's like, he can practice with us, but this is a program, it's free, and we have kids who can play. And I mean, they're dicing my son up. And it took him like 3 to 4 weeks before he even played a game as a 9-year-old. And I was like, that's the problem. How can you be playing in Southern California and there's no Latino kids?
Dusty can confirm Skylar's crazy.
Something weird going on. I was like, what's happening? U.S. soccer is gatekeeping, and they're keeping all these kids out of the cities, and the best kids we have, they're not getting through. I like.
In the States, you hear pay to play a lot, but I didn't really look into it, so I kind of just threw this into ChatGPT. I had no idea that competitive travel soccer could be from $2,000 to $8,000 a year. It says here it's not uncommon for a family to spend $10,000 to $20,000 per year on one elite youth player. Who can afford that? And that's the difference between here in the States and then other countries like England, Spain, Brazil, and Argentina. See, I didn't know this, but over there, if a kid is talented enough to join the academy, the club, not the parents, the club pays for coaching, facilities, competition, other equipment, training, and even schooling. Meanwhile, here in the States, it's on the parents to fork up all this bread, all this training, they travel, the food. That's crazy. That's the difference right there. That's why we are not as good at soccer. Is the United States gatekeeper?
Yeah, that that's Skylar. Yeah, Skylar's on some stuff, y'all. Someone says this sport is not real.
Oh God,
I think we've seen this before. That's Achilles Hosha too. Oh, we already saw that. Of course, that's Wagner Hosha's son. We got Craig Jones naked. Oh no, Craig, why are you naked?
Happy-P-P-Y.
It's your birthday.
Happy-P-P-Y.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, King. Better late than never.
We kind of missed it. It's 3 days ago.
That's what real friends do. Guys, that is exclusive prints of a painting, a beautiful piece of fine art. And I do mean fine. Painted by Belinda. He gets the first one, but gosh, we're going to do a small run. And I do mean small on the B Team store later today. Stay tuned.
Good old Craig. PBJJ European Open. When is that? Doesn't say. It's gonna be in Portugal though. Okay. We got this girl that LO Snap likes. Okay, she got the hair out. Okay. You know, Sarah knows all these girls. She got the Brazilian hair. What is this? Jonathan Yang, USA.
Nice.
Armband. There's a Colton Brown over there. That was the final. Cool. 2028. We need some judo Olympians in 2028. Please, if you do judo, please go get qualified. Please, we need, because we're hosting the Olympics 2028. We need some judo Olympians. We need another gold medalist. We ain't got no Ronda Rousey or Kayla Harrison this time. We need somebody need to step their game up and win for us. Let's see. Oh man, I'm a little sad we got France versus Spain. I am a little sad that that's gonna happen this week. Brazilian Remy. Yeah, Spain versus France. I'm sad to see one of these teams go. Okay, we'll see who takes it, man. We'll see who takes it. We got David Carr over here. Why are my wrestlers trying to go into MMA, man? He got better hands than most jiu-jitsu people. Jiu-jitsu people ain't got no hands, bro. We be out here swinging for the stars. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up.
First time I like that. Hey, you get the best man.
RAF is going to Moscow. Shout out to them. Should be cool. Okay. UFC BJJ opens. They got Vegas in August 22nd. Phoenix, September 12th. Fort Lauderdale, September 26th. Indianapolis, 24th of October. And 14th and 15th of November in Atlanta. Oh, wow. Now, we don't know what the rule set is. They're probably going to mess everything up, to be honest. It's probably going to be the same crowd as ADCC, to be honest. Neymar in the scooter. Neymar, why are you in that scooter, bro? Why was he in that scooter? He could have been walking. He got security, though. He definitely needs security. Why was he in that scooter? If you remember all the AI videos, they always put Neymar in the scooter, you know. Dang, Neymar, get off that scooter, bro, and walk around like everybody else. Wrestling is coming to the IMG Academy.
The legendary IMG Academy just started a wrestling program, and they have a sweet pop-up here at Fargo. Just follow the sign up the escalator and go through these doors. They're holding free mental performance sessions, giving out free gear, and they even have lemonade and sandwiches. Screenshot and scan this QR code to check out their schedule. Their next mental performance session starts at 2:45. Don't miss it. The legendary IMG Academy.
So IMG is that big kind of sports academy in Florida. So, you know, it does cost a lot of money unless you are like elite level athlete. So that's pretty cool. See if there's anything we can talk about. We've got Helena over here. What's she? In Bangkok, Thailand, July 17th for the One Championship versus who was that? Helena, you not Helena, why everybody think you 29 years old with a family and divorced? She does look like a divorced lady. Oh, she's fighting Climber? I don't know how to say that girl's name. Andres is she at where is this girl at? She was at Legion. Is she with Andres or is she with Victory MMA? Let's see. We ain't got no more time, to be honest. Can we watch a video? Let's see if there's a video we can watch. Oh, I did want to talk about this. We mentioned it briefly, but just to bring it up again. It says, you guys realize that Tynan just bought his second home, a custom-built estate right on the beach that was built using his IBJJF legacy and branding. How much do you think the house costs? As an active competitor, nobody is making as much money as Tynan. Maybe take note how. So, I mean, and then that was based off a post from Guy Mendez. It says, isn't it time for Tynan to seek better challenges outside of World's middleweight division? And Guy says, you know, the work is outstanding when winning a black belt world title looks effortless or not challenging in the eyes of the public. But to answer your question, the goal is to create credibility to continue the AOJ expansion project. For most of the athletes you see, all they do is train, sleep, and eat, play video games. And if you choose that path, you know you will be a slave of the entertainment. Wait, what? When people are not satisfied, you need to do more or dance a different dance to keep them clapping. I guess you're saying, you know, most of these no-gi tournaments, you gotta, you know, because the no-gi tournaments, the rules, you know, the rules be up in the air. It be submission only. It be something crazy. But with IBJF, you can once you understand the system, it does go a long way. That goes a long way. It says this is not the path we chose for Tynan. He teaches 4 classes per day and is developing his abilities off the mat to lead and run a company. In the end, all people will care about is who won the world titles. This is what will build your portfolio to show relevance in the sport. They won't care about these super fights and random events. Dang. Now, these super fights and random events do pay the bills, though. That's the reason you got guys like, Mayrum and Fabricio Andre and Pato and these guys. They just do those tournaments now. Those little super fights do pay, but it's easy to get hooked on those little payments. Maybe they make $5,000, $10,000. I'm gonna say that's little because it's not guaranteed. You just get paid for that one job, but I think they need to build something a little bit more substantial for themselves, hopefully. So AOJ, they do a good job of investing back in their athletes from what I've seen. Some of these other gyms, these other organizations, these affiliations, they don't really put money back into their students. They just kind of take the money. Someone says, many dollars. I've been showing my no-gi only students this exact thing. What they're saying is that you can't really build a legacy. You can't build a legacy off ADCC. We've seen guys like Giancarlo do that. Gordon Ryan. Who else built their legacy off ADCC? Technically, Eddie Bravo. But more people build their legacy off winning worlds in the gi. Someone says, simple, gotta believe and achieve. Oh, a lot of people winning these one-off super fights can't win the tournament. Definitely want to know how he acquired the cash flow. Somebody said lessons teaching at AOJ and AOJ Plus. And some people are going to say PPP loans, but I can either confirm nor deny that. To make a handsome living in jiu-jitsu, all you have to do is become a 4-time world champion, win every match by submission in a combined time in under 7 minutes, be the premier student at the North America's most prominent competitive team, and get plugged into a proprietary online program. Online platform. Now I will say I do know some world champions. I think Tynan doing better than some previous world champions that won 10 times. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think Tynan is doing better than some of those guys too. He says blue belt teenagers are pulling $100K a year. At AOJ they pulling $100K. Dang. I know some black belt. I can't. Let me not say plead the fifth. But if there's some blue belts over there at AOJ pulling $100K, that's pretty insane. Now some of those families already had money though. But wouldn't that be crazy? You working hard and they got some blue belts making more than you. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, but it wouldn't surprise me if they have some blue belts making some money over there, either through sponsorship or something else. I don't know where the money's coming from. Can we send a forensic accountant over there and let us know? We need some of that money over here in the live stream. We're not making $10 over here. We're losing money. I need some of that blue belt money. God dang. Give me some of that blue belt money over here. I done dropped my phone. All right, I think that's it, man. I wanted to watch the matches, but I'm running late on time here. Yeah, it's about 3:30. I need to jump off of here. There was some other stuff I was gonna do, but I missed. I just couldn't get everything done. But dang, they got some blue belts making some good money over there. God, dog, I don't know how they're making that money. I'm not going to ask too many questions because I probably don't want to know. All right, y'all, that's it for me. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. As always, like the videos or something. That's the minimum you guys can do. That's basically all we got. World Cup tomorrow. Let me check the time for the World Cup. Because y'all know I'll cut the live stream for the World Cup. I'll cut the live stream 100% for the World Cup, so I can enjoy it. Let's see when that World Cup match is. Oh, we got Tuesday and Wednesday. Let's see, 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna try to live stream a little bit earlier tomorrow, hopefully, God willing, and then Wednesday, 3 p.m. I'll try to live stream a little bit earlier too. So that's all I got for you people. Thank you for your support, and we'll be back tomorrow, God willing. And take care of yourselves, make good decisions, And, you know, I don't know, live a good life. Shoot. That's all I got for you people. And stop asking so many goddamn questions. You guys be asking too many questions, you white belts. It's okay to ask good questions. Just don't ask them crazy questions. All right, y'all. I'll see you later, man. Peace.
LOL snap and even CP, uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. 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 What? Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. 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 What? Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network.